New York a little longer than Mary Lauren. I've lived here for about 14 years, which sounds like a really long time when you say it out loud. And I realized that New York is not a place for everyone. It's a very hard place to live, and I've lost a lot of friends. I mean, I haven't actually lost them, they've just moved away. You know, and the fact that I was here didn't seem to matter in their decision to move away, which kind of pissed me off. But yeah, it's not easy, and you give up a lot to live in New York. You give up personal space, you give up storage space, you give up living space. And don't get me wrong, I definitely have my bad New York days. But then I realized that most of my bad New York days have something to do with the MTA, so then I was like, okay, so then it's just, you know, I hate the MTA, and it has nothing to do with New York itself. And you know, when I was a kid, growing up, I had a bedroom and a backyard and a, you know, front yard and, you know, an orchard and a stream, and, you know, and I would see movies and TV shows that took place in New York, and I would think to myself, God, I wish I lived in an apartment. That's just the coolest thing ever. I was so jealous of all these people that lived in apartments. And I finally moved to New York, and it was not nearly as glamorous and as exciting as I expected it to be. And one of the things that was definitely hard for me to get used to was the fact that I could hear people. And then I realized that if I could hear them, then they could hear me, and that's something I still struggle with. I didn't think that was going to be that funny. And as a singer, as most of you, or some of you may know, practicing in an apartment, that was very hard for me. And because practicing is when it's okay to fuck up and you know, just sound like an idiot and try out new things, but you know, I had to get over it, because that's, you know, you just have to get over it. And a lot of my friends had these great apartments where everybody can just, you know, just live together and sing together, and it would be so nice to have something like that. So, I don't know, maybe one day. I just moved in to 14G, so cozy, calm, and peaceful. Heaven for a mouse like me, with quiet by the leaseful, pets are banned, parties too, and no solicitations. A window seat with garden view, a perfect nook to read a book. I'm lost in my Jane Austen when I hear, oh, say it isn't so, not the flat below, from an opera wannabe in 13G, a matinee, some cantata, Wagner's Ring, and Traviata. My first night in 14G, I'll put up with Puccini, brew myself a cup of tea, crochet until she's feeny, 8:30, not a peep, except the clock tick-tocking. Now I lay me down to sleep, a comfy bed to rest my head, a stretch, a yawn, I'm almost gone then. Now the girl upstairs wakes me unawares, blowing down from 15G, her reveille. She's scatting like her name is Ella. Guess who answers? Acapella. I'm not one to raise my voice, make a fuss, or speak my mind, but might I query